Just when I thought Arsenal were picking up some really good results, we were playing well, somewhat. We were playing pretty okay for once this season. We were starting to gain momentum. We were picking up wins. This happens. And do you know what? It's so predictable. That is what gets me so angry. Every single season, Arsenal have to be the most predictable big club in the world. That moment when Mesut Ozil is clean through and misses the chance to score. I knew. Instantly, I knew what was going to happen. And what happens? They go down the other end, get a somewhat dodgy penalty. I've seen them given, I've seen them not given. They got a penalty, they scored it. And then, of course, in the final few moments of the game, we concede. I mean, it's embarrassing, that goal. If you watch back that goal that Watford scored, look at Xhaka. Just take a second, pause it if you have to. At the moment, Cleverley is waiting to receive the ball. Take a look at, not just Xhaka actually, half the Arsenal team are standing still. No reaction. I mean, what's going on there? What are the players doing? They're just standing there watching the game slip away. What's going through, especially Granit Xhaka's mind? What is going through his mind? He's standing on the edge of the box. It's quite clear that, Watford are going for it. They're throwing people forward. They've got so much less to lose by going all out. They want to win this game just as much as... Well, actually, no, hang on. They wanted to win this game more than we did. You could tell that from the lineup. Our lineup was so safe. It was so boring. Xhaka had just one of those games where there's moments where you think, yeah, he's a good player. And then there's just moments where you think, off, excuse my language. just go. And then you've got El Neni next to him. They're so similar. There's no Ramsey pushing forward. There was no creativity. Our most creative player in the lineup arguably was Iwobi. Iwobi, one of the youngest players on the pitch. Mesut Ozil. As soon as he came on, did you see the difference in the team? He instantly created chances. He instantly controlled the creativity going forward at this miserable football club. He changed the game. Yes, he missed that chance, but I'm not having that. Players will miss chances. Yes, it was a very good chance. Yes, he missed it and we go on to lose the game. But you cannot pin the result on that. Mesut Ozil is a scapegoat. He may not be the same Mesut Ozil that we saw at Real Madrid. In fact, he may not even be half that player. Since he's joined Arsenal, he is still one of the most creative players in the Premier League. I think he's up there in the top 3 assists. He has to be one of the best central attacking midfielders in the world, even when he's not performing to his best. And do you know what? We don't deserve that. We don't deserve a player of that quality. And he's going in January. There's no doubt about it. And whilst I'm not even upset about it anymore, I've accepted it. Mesut Ozil and probably Alexis will be leaving in January. We'll probably get, 60 million, maybe 70 million combined for both of them. They're running out of contracts. They're not going to go for full price, put it that way. Or we let them go for free next summer, which for me is an absolute, if that happens, I'm done. The worst thing we could do is let them go for free. At least let them go in January. This season's a write-off already. We're in the freaking Europa League. We're already out of the title race as if we were ever in it. We might as well just sell them. But my God, if we sell them in the Premier League. Oh, and you know what? It's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen. Alexis Sanchez is going to Man City. Mesut Ozil is going to Manchester United. I've said it. That's going to happen. Mesut Ozil will thrive at Man United with a player like Lukaku, Mkhitaryan on the right, Rashford on the left, Martial, Matic behind him. I mean, that's a proper team. When Ozil came on today, what was there? Xhaka, El Neni, Giroud, Lacazette. Even Lacazette was pretty poor today. Lacazette may turn out to be a really good signing, but what must he be thinking right now? He scored 4 goals for Arsenal since joining. In competitive games. He hasn't scored away from home. Arsenal hadn't even scored away from home in the Premier League before this game, by the way. And it's 4 games, 0 wins right now. Just say, you know, whilst we're okay at home and we're picking up wins away from home, forget it. Like, we've got no chance. Like, there's just no way you can win the league if you can't win games away from home, right? It's just madness. But what must Lacazette be feeling tonight? I've joined this club. They're not even in the Champions League. They're paying me a shit ton of money, but I'm getting no service. We're losing games. The fans are absolutely mad. Like, let's be honest. Arsenal lose their shit. Arsenal fans completely lose their shit when we lose a game. I've seen my Twitter feed blow up since they scored that goal. I can imagine Arsenal Fan TV are having a celebration right now, popping the champagne out. I mean, they're going to gain loads of subscribers tonight. It's a crazy club to be a part of when things are going bad. And we are right back where we were. Liverpool, Stoke, last year after Bayern. We're right back there. We're at rock bottom, even though the last few weeks we've managed to paper over the cracks a little bit, winning games. We've went on a really nice little run, but now there's absolutely no chance that we're even this close to finishing in the top 3. There's no chance. We will not be finishing in the top 3 this year. We won't finish in the top 4. We might not even finish in the top 5. And we don't deserve to. And it's a shame. What must Mesut Ozil and Alexis be thinking? Alexis didn't even take... he wasn't even in the squad. He didn't even go with the team. Neither did Aaron Ramsey. I mean, Wenger said it was a muscle problem. But I think that Alexis is... Okay, this is rude. So just a warning. I think Alexis is a grumpy little shit sometimes. And I can imagine his personality, especially when he's not winning games, he's just been knocked out of World Cup qualification with Chile. His persona and just the way he is, I bet he's just horrible to be around. I can imagine at training, people dislike him. He's a very huffy-puffy player. And he's well within his right to be like that, in my eyes, especially with Arsenal, because he has single-handedly carried us over the last few seasons. And he's going to be leaving. There's obviously no doubt about it. What must he be thinking, though? He's not involved today. It's not a muscle injury. Don't give me that shit, Wenger. It's quite clear that he's obviously not happy at Arsenal. And even if it is a muscle problem, he should be in the squad. He should be travelling with the team. This team's a unit. Okay, we go to games together. I've seen players injured for, so long that still go to the games. They watch the games. Watford isn't even that far away from, the Arsenal stadium. I bet you Alexis is in Chile right now. I bet you he's on holiday somewhere, just chilling. Mesut Ozil's going to go home tonight to his massive mansion with his 8 Mercedes-Benz out on the front porch. And he's just thinking, well, that's that then. I'm leaving. There's no way I'm signing on. That even if there was a slight chance that he would have signed on, that's gone. I don't even know what to say, guys. This is just one of those episodes, isn't it? It's so frustrating being an Arsenal fan. I don't even need to talk about the game today. The lineup was trash. The production, the creativity was trash. The result was trash. Wenger's trash. Half the Arsenal team do not deserve to wear that shirt. Just let me list off a few players. Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Ian Wright, Patrick Vieira. I mean, just El Neni, Welbeck. I mean, oh, it's so frustrating. I will be doing this series for the rest of this season. I will. But you can imagine the videos are just going to be like this if we keep up performances like this. Quick word on Man City, by the way. Congratulations on winning the title. There's just no chance anyone is keeping up with them. Man United and Tottenham maybe have a chance. Maybe. But City are just to end this video. How many goals did City score against Watford? This exact team? I think the best question you could ask right now, if you wanted to find out the difference between Man City and Arsenal, go to that Watford changing room and say, which team was harder to play against? and you will have every bit of information you would ever need. Like, they would laugh in your face and say, Arsenal are not in the same league as Man City. That game must have been so difficult for them against City. They must have gone home cramped up and just wanting to die after a result like that. And then, of course, good old Arsenal turn up with their shitty lineup and shitty tactics, the same tactics week in, week out, and you can just comfortably, just move around a little bit, keep the ball, tire them out, and then score. Yeah, it's all right. I'm done. Thank you for watching Operation Arsenal. I do appreciate those of you who do watch it. I'm currently not very well again. Last week I had this crappy cold, and right now I've got food poisoning. So I'm obviously in a very shit mood as it is. It's been an absolutely horrible weekend so far, and this just made it worse. Thank you, Arsenal. I love supporting you.